Hello, wonderful people, English learners, Toeic students. Today we're going to look at key tips for Toeic to increase your score quickly and also to improve your vocabulary. Now, this is part 2 of suffixes. Let's get started. Now, as we saw in part 1, suffixes can often tell us the type of word it is, if it's a noun, verb, adjective, or adverb, and sometimes gives us clear clues about meaning. Let's look at an example. We start with the root word, respect. For example, my manager shows me respect. This is a noun. My manager is respectful of me. This is an adjective. Full is the suffix. My manager respectfully talks to me. This is an adverb. So, fully is the suffix. My manager is a very respectable person. Here, able is the suffix and respectable is an adjective. We can see here that suffixes provide information about meaning and the type of word. This can be extremely helpful in building your vocabulary and answering TOEIC questions. Today we will look at 3 key suffixes and the ways they can help you to learn vocabulary and increase your TOEIC score. The first suffix is full. It is an adjective 90% of the time. The form is usually noun full. It means having that noun or full of that noun. Let's look at an example. I have hope that I will pass the test. I am hopeful that I will pass the test. As you can see, hopeful here is an adjective. Another example is stressful. My job is full of stress, so my job is stressful. Now here are just a few other words that end with full. Quite a few. Okay, so let's try a couple TOEIC questions. Here it says, the dishes at the restaurant are not only, but also quite healthy. So we know this word is going to be positive because it says they are not only blank, but also healthy. So they are this and healthy. So I'm describing the dishes. The dishes are the food that the restaurant serves. Now, if we say flavoring, flavoring is non-countable and it is something you add to food to give more flavor, like maybe salt, pepper, so no. Flavor is a noun, but we need an adjective. We know we need an adjective. Flavorful means full of flavor. This is positive. So it is flavorful, full of flavor, and healthy. We needed an adjective. We've got it. All right, so let's go to the next one. Many of the employees felt a great deal of blank during the merger. We have of, which is a preposition. After a preposition, we need a noun form. The only noun form here is a, stress. Stressed is either a verb or an adjective. Stressful is an adjective because it ends with full, and stressfully is an adverb because it ends with ly. That is usually an adverb. The next suffix we will look at is less. Noun plus less is almost always an adjective. It means without that noun. For example, he is without a home. He is homeless. The food has no flavor. It is flavorless. Here is a list of words that end with less. Quite a few. All right, so we look at 115. The mother blank put herself at risk. So our word is describing the verb put. So we will need an adverb. An adverb usually ends with ly. So we have C or D. Now, if the mother put herself at risk, maybe she was without fear. So she was fearless. So the answer is D. She fearlessly put herself at risk. She was without fear. We need an adverb. That's why we say fearlessly. All right, let's look at the next situation. Okay, so we see producing blank work. Well, we probably need an adjective because we're describing the noun work. Unfortunately, all of these are adjectives. So we have to look at context. The company chose to let the employee go. That means fire the employee. So what type of work would make someone fire an employee? Well, work without care. So the best answer is careless work because the employee did this work without care. If we look at D, flawless, flaw means mistake or error. So if the work is flawless, that means it is perfect. So they wouldn't fire that person. They would keep that person. So once again, the best answer is A. The final suffix we will look at is ness. Words that end with ness are 99% nouns. Let's look at some examples. Many people were happy at the party. So happiness filled the party. So happiness is the noun. I am focused on becoming fitter. Fitter means healthier. I am focused on my fitness. So fitness is a noun. Let's look at a list of words that end with ness. All right, there's quite a few. We know these are nouns. So if we look at 114, see if you can find the answer. Well, we have of. Of is a preposition, so it needs to be followed by a noun. The only noun here is D, shyness. All right, 122 is quite difficult. So here, the answer is B, because it is saying the woman who was suffering from a severe illness decided to head to the emergency room. If we reduce who was, we could say the woman suffering from a severe illness decided to head to the emergency room. So this is a reduced adjective clause. And if you have a reduced adjective clause, you can put it at the start of the sentence. So, suffering from a severe illness. So here, illness is a noun. Someone suffers from a noun. Suffer from an injury. Suffer from an illness. Suffer from a disease. Okay, well, we looked at 3 more suffixes today. This was part 2. I'm going to do 1 more lesson on suffixes. Please share, subscribe, like. Have a great day. Bye.